Morning traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So didn't really do any trading yesterday. See the account still exactly where it was as yesterday, and pretty much just got busy with other things and didn't trade. So when I looked again, it was way too late to get into anything. So anyway, at this stage, if we look at what happened yesterday, and I just want to get these levels in. So there's my first fractal level on the daily, and here's my second one here. I'm not really interested in this one until we break it. So we are bouncing off the first level, and we've got the second level to the downside. So if we look at the daily, the trend is still up, even though this is a nice engulfing bar, which has engulfed the last couple of days, and it's been driven by news. Okay, so there's more trade war news coming out, this time with South America, which is what impacted the market yesterday. Okay, so if we just start drilling down the lower time frames, this little gap here, which was a 5-minute gap, is fairly telling, because you see we had a gap up here and then we've got a gap here. Okay, so this whole thing here is structure called an island reversal. Okay, and you're pretty much two chains of thought. You're either taking it from the bottom here or you're taking it from the bottom there. Okay, and then that would move there or there. So pretty much that's the second move here played that measured move out. I would call it done. It's ever so slightly short, but I'd call that done. And what it has done is to come off this level here, which is 27764. And you can see it was defended in the past quite aggressively. Okay, and it's happened again. So my view on this at the moment is potential channel forming. Okay, or a range in the channel. So we do have some trend line breaks, but the trend is still up. Okay, the 3 hour, we have a break of the trend to the downside, but remember, I'm looking for a retest of a breakout level or the alligator before looking to change my tune and say, right, we're now short. Okay, so for me still, this is an area to buy. And looking at the structure we have at the moment forming, I think that is a very valid point. This is more than likely a W bottom forming on the Bollinger Bands. We can have a look quickly. Outside the Bollinger Bands, inside the Bollinger Bands. So you're looking for a close above this high here to validate the W bottom, and that's 27894. Okay, let's get back to Billy. We do have a potential wise man number 1 over here, but nothing really else indicating a move to the upside. So I'll be a little bit cautious to jump in at the moment. And the reason is this could just be a bit of consolidation for another move to the downside. Okay, and if we just get the daily, I just want to get the levels back in. So that's our first level, and our second level is quite far away, down there. Nope, not there, there. Okay, so you can see we've got a level here, sort of a fractal level to break to the upside. But if you're paying attention, you'll see that it's not really above the teeth of the alligator. Okay, so this is the red line. So if it's not above that, it's not a valid long signal, especially on the hour, which leads me to believe this could really just be a bit of a gentle pullback. We don't really have any breakouts to test, apart from what's all the way up here. So 27,950, probably as high as 2800. So it probably goes as high as 2800. I'll also slap a Fibonacci onto this and just put your 61.8 in, which tests the previous breakout there, and get rid of the noise, and then we can have a look at this. Right, so there are a couple of levels of pullback. So if we do break above 27,893, I'd expect 27,950 to be tagged, outside chance of 27,996 to be tagged, and an extreme outside chance of this gap closing, and 28,040 being tagged. And I think those are the areas where the rejection will happen. If there's a rejection happening, that's the area that I would be looking for shorts. I mean, wait to see what happens in those areas. So for now, at the moment, this is a bit of consolidation, and I'm going to expect some kind of a pullback through the morning session. Okay, but again, wait for Europe to open to see what Europe does, because what we may have is Asians driving us up ever so slightly, and then Europe opens up, and at 10 o'clock South African time, we turn around and we head for the bottom again. Okay, so yeah, I think that's kind of my view at the moment. Yes, the 12-minute has changed its tune, and we're pointing up again, and you can see Awesome Oscillator from last night through to now is just trending to the upside. Okay, you can see the divergence brewing here, so this could be a bottom, could be bottom of the channel or bottom of the range, so just keep that in mind, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Okay, I'm kind of reluctant jumping in at the moment, so I want to see some structure form, and until the structure forms, whether it's structure up here for a short or whether it's structure down here for a long, I'm not really phased about it. I just want to see structure, and I want to see structure form with with decent volumes, which means during the European session at least, and even better during the US session later today. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at the Ichimoku. It's going to give us a little bit more information. So you can see bullish signal, bullish signal, bullish signal. We are off the cloud, so even if we do have a little bit of a pullback, I would expect us to come back and test the top of the cloud here, at least on the 12-minute. 30 minutes, that lines up with Kijinson, and you can see how we're starting to roll. This just worries me here. Okay, what else do we have here? We do have a bit of a trend line, which we're on at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see if we reject this. So technically speaking, how much time have we got in this bar? Oh, we've got quite a bit left in this bar. So based on how this bar closes, if we close above this, even if we close above this thing, well, I'll just put this level in here, 27,838 would be a valid short entry with a stop above whatever high this bar creates. Okay, that's just because it's off a trend line. We look at the day on the 1 hour, you can see flat Kijinson, flat Dickinson, nothing, flat cloud, nothing there, but it's bearish, bearish, bearish. Okay, everything's bearish, but I want to see some kind of a pullback before getting in back on my short. And the same is true with the 4 hour. We've got a close below the cloud. We've got this inside bar brewing. So I'd still want to see a retest of the cloud or even Kijinson. So I'd want to watch to see what happens. So just adjust this line again. So there are my two areas that I'm looking for something to happen. Just looking at Ichimoku for me to get back in short. Okay. And the last one is the daily. And the daily is still bullish, which is why I'm saying I'm reluctant to just jump in at the moment, because this could very well be a bit of a range forming here. Okay, if we do break below and get a daily break below, well, sorry, a daily close below 27683, that would validate this double top, and there is divergence here as well for it, and that would give us a target to the downside of, let's just be conservative, pretty much going to target this area of 27,135. Okay, so the trend is still up as far as I'm concerned. Yes, we have a bit of chaos happening here, but it's a range as far as I'm concerned at the moment. So something I don't like trading. I don't like really trading ranges. So we'll have to wait and see. So for me at the moment, this is another same as the DAX, and it's not a sit in hands, but it's a just pay very close attention because there is a level to the downside, which I suspect we're still going to tag. So I want to see what kind of pullback we're going to get in back for the short to target this area here. And another way to pay attention to this at the moment is to look for your second move. And the way we're going to do that is take the 61.8 and take the 50. Okay, so there's a 61.8 there and the 50% Fibonacci of this down move. And what we're expecting is we want to see price come back into this area, and then we want to see a second move. But that means a break of what is looking like a range at the moment. And that would break, just double check. Yeah, that would break the potential double bottom. My view on this right now is it's probably not going to happen. This is just pretty much going to do something like this. And just range in here. That's kind of my view at the moment. The trend is up, so on the daily, and as far as I'm concerned with this, with the Dow Jones or any of the US instruments, when your daily trend is up, you trade with a trend. It doesn't matter what you see on the lower time frames, you're looking for opportunities to buy. And I think that's pretty much where I am at the moment. I'm looking for opportunities to buy. Okay, but we're going to look for those opportunities later in the day. It's only if we get below 27,600. Yeah, so we get below 27,680. That's when I would start changing my tune. But at this stage, I'm looking for opportunities to buy. Okay, so yeah, so that's kind of where we are at the moment. We'll wait and see for the European Open, see if there's an opportunity to buy there. Otherwise, we'll wait for the US market and look for the opportunity to buy there. So pretty much looking for any of these levels to be tagged. Okay, I'm on the 6 hour at the moment, but you can see there's levels, doesn't matter whether it's a 6 or a 4 or the 3. This area here is very telling. So I'm expecting buyers to try and take control here. Okay, and anyway, we're looking for that Christmas rally at the moment, and we haven't seen anything. Anyway, guys, that's my view for today. Hope it helps you somewhat, and I'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.